Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you are noticing that I have a little bit of a lisp, it's because I do. I'm getting braces. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe, click that button down below so you don't miss out on anything that I bring in 2023. And if you're a returning subscriber, you guys already know I would die for you. I would take bullets, man, if you need me to. I'm way more hype than I anticipated I would be for this video, but I do want to say before I get into anything, I'm putting myself in a very vulnerable place because this is my biggest insecurity for me. Now I'm getting emotional. This is my biggest insecurity and it has been for my entire life. So I just want to tell you guys a little bit about like my story teeth wise. My molars, ever since I was young, first of all, I have like the most terrifying dental stories. If you guys want to hear something really funny, I'll tell you. I got strapped down at a dentist when I was like 8 years old or something. They literally strapped me down and I bit their pliers shut with my teeth. They were like, dang girl, you got strong teeth. I was like, I drink lots of milk. But anyways, my teeth have always just kind of been a little bit weak. My molars have always been prone to getting cavities just so much easier. The first time I went to a dentist, they told me I had 10 cavities and that was a flat out lie. Always get a second opinion if you're like, there's no way, because that was just not true. I have though had 3 root canals. I've been put to sleep for all 3 because I cannot hang. I literally got braces for the first time. I think I was like 13 or 14 years old and I had like a big gap in between my teeth. And that was the only thing that was wrong with my teeth. Like now these bottom teeth are crooked. That was after I had braces. But everything down here was like perfectly straight. My top teeth were perfectly straight. I even only wanted braces on my top teeth because I only wanted to close the gap. I didn't want to do anything else. But they were like, no, like it's better to do both. So I had to wear braces for 2 years. I didn't notice anything while I had them on. If I can find a picture, here's a picture of me when I had braces at that age. I personally, like I said, didn't notice anything. I got them off. I was like happy to have them off. Like, yes, just got my braces off, living life. But I noticed that my teeth weren't perfect. Like they were straight, but there was a gap. I also noticed I kept spitting out my bottom retainer at night because it didn't fit. My mom replaced like 3 to 5 retainers. 2 might be because of an animal, because it just kept popping out of my mouth and they could just never get the bottom retainer right. So we were like, you know what, we're just gonna leave it. And then my bottom teeth got crooked. Yay for me. And then I also had that like space and I was like, what's going on? So we went back to the orthodontist, which I'm a little bit shook that he didn't tell me, hey, you have an underbite. He probably just thought because I didn't notice that it wasn't necessary to tell me, but I feel like that's definitely something you need to tell somebody if they don't notice. I didn't notice with the braces. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but it's definitely getting worse and it's gotten worse. We went back and he was like I was pissed. He was like, listen, I'll redo your braces. We'll give you them at like a discounted rate. We'll try to fix it. My mom was like, no, F that. Then I went to a different orthodontist and they told me that I needed the surgery. I think they may have told me at Grins as well, but I'm not 100% sure. And I'm not throwing any shade at them, okay? It's like, I'm just saying what I would do and how I felt personally. Other people might have a completely different experience. And that guy low-key was hot, so whatever. I went to a different orthodontist to get like another opinion and they told me that I had an underbite for sure and that we could try to fix it with braces. We would have to pull 2 teeth out on the bottom and close them with braces, but it wouldn't fully fix it. So I was like, no. Okay, so I talked to my mom. I don't know how much at that time, but they gave my mom like an amount and she's like, listen, this is something that you can do when you're older if you really want to. And I was like, okay, because I was also kind of scared. Like that's a really big surgery to go through and I had never gone through anything like that in my life, even still to this day. It's been about 12 years. And actually, I want to also talk about like the things that I went through because I feel like now a lot of people don't notice that I have an underbite unless I point it out. So hopefully you guys don't notice now that I'm going to point it out. I feel like it's necessary because these videos helped me like so much when I was doing my research and trying to decide whether or not I wanted to do this in high school. And like in high school, because I got them on in high school, I was a freshman. People were rude. My first boyfriend's cousin did not like me. His family was racist, honestly, and I was stupid. It wasn't a great situation. I went over to their house one time, like, to hang out with my boyfriend and, like, you know, have dinner. And I remember his cousin said something so mean about the way that I eat. And I eat the way that I eat because of my underbite. So, like, it's not really something that I can control, but it really hurt my feelings. And the comment she made really stuck with me my entire life, involving a monkey. And then just, you know, boys being rude and picking on me, probably just for fun, but you know, that stuff really stuck with me, and it was painful. And I have like a very deeply rooted insecurity about my smile. If you guys have ever noticed, in all of my thumbnails, my mouth is open most of the time. You're never gonna see me do a full like smile with both teeth. You've never seen that, I promise you. And if you have, screenshot it so I can delete it out of my videos. Just kidding, no I won't. But I'm pretty sure I haven't ever done that because I try to hide it as much as I can because I'm so embarrassed by it, and I shouldn't be, but I am. I don't know. I feel like people need to be careful with the things that they say, and I'm not saying that people need to walk on eggshells. Listen, I am all about free speech and all about like living your life to the fullest however you want to. I don't know. If you're just picking on somebody for fun, maybe don't do things based on appearance, things that you can't change. This is something that I have to go through surgery to change. I was at a birthday dinner for one of my friends last year, and one of her friends was like, they were talking about like smiles and stuff, and somebody had an overbite, and they were like, oh, at least it's not an underbite. That hurt my feelings. They didn't know I had an underbite because people don't look close enough. And honestly, like, you can't really tell unless I point it out. So let me do just that actually really quick. Okay, so we're really getting up close and personal, and I'm a little bit afraid, but I want to be transparent with you guys. Straightforward smile. You can see the gap there. I can literally like stick my nail through it. Can you see that? I'm biting all the way down. Let me see. My middle fingernail is just crazy. I got my spacers in today. I'm getting braces next Thursday. I'm so scared. Side profile. That's another thing you guys have never seen before, unless it's like a quick shot and my lips are in the perfect position to where you can't tell that I have an underbite. You've never seen a side profile, I promise. This is my side profile. This side. Another thing that I really don't want to point out to you guys, but I'm going to point it out to you guys because transparency. My face is uneven and it kills me when I look in the mirror. Nobody can see it except me for some reason. I feel like people are lying. This jaw is more square. You see that? Like literally. This side goes straight up. I have a little bit of a crossbite, and I'll show you guys even better because I have a little model of my teeth. The surgeon said we can fix it. I think it's because, I don't know, my like jaw is like more on this side and it just needs to be shifted. I'm not 100% sure, but now that I've even pointed it out this second, it's like all I can really look at. But let me show you my models. Okay, so it definitely looks worse outside my mouth. This is my bite. We want to close these spaces as best as we can right here. But also, if you do side profile, you can see I'm so embarrassed by this. Like, and I shouldn't be. I really shouldn't be because it's not something that I can change. This is my bite, and I'll show you guys the other side as well. After that, I'll have a normal bite. Dealing with an underbite really is hard, and like it really is such a big insecurity. I am even afraid to eat in front of guys, which I feel like has held me back from like going on dates and like, you know, really being myself or eating in front of people, because when I bite into something, like it's kind of messy. Like I can't fully like grasp my food with my my teeth because my bite is off. I can't even bite a noodle in half. It just like folds. But that's another reason, like if you've never seen me eating on camera, or you've seen me take like a couple of bites, or like I eat my food kind of weird, that's why. Because I don't want somebody to comment and be like, I don't know, rude for no reason. Now, insurance will most likely cover this surgery for most people because most of the time it is medically necessary. Like for me, they're saying it is medically necessary. Like I'm gonna be able to breathe better, sleep better, eat better, you know, like all of these things. And I'm doing just the regular metal one because I personally don't like the what are they? Ceramic? Porcelain? I don't know. The ones that look like your real teeth, kind of. I personally don't like those because whenever I see them on people, they just like look gross. There's no other way to say it. I'm sorry if you have those and I'm offending you because I'm not trying to. I'd rather just have regular braces and just like embrace it. Let me know if you're going through this surgery right now. Any tips and tricks down below, please. Let me know if you have to get this surgery. Let me know if you have to get braces again as an adult. These spacers hurt so freaking bad. I'll see you guys when I'm getting braces. Okay, so as you guys can see, obviously those last couple of clips, I have braces now, so it's a vibe. Not really, actually. My teeth really hurt. I wanted to go through my little goodie bag with you guys so you guys could see exactly what I get from my orthodontist, and then just tell you, I guess, what I got done. So, okay, so a little close up. This is what I look like with the braces. I have a little bit of a lisp, and it is really hard for me to talk. I feel like it keeps getting stuck in the back. Like whenever I open my mouth really wide, my lips get stuck on the braces, and then it's like a little bit hard to close. My top teeth are so freaking tight. They had to put more spacers in, and I'm going back to get my braces finished on March 24th. And yeah, the spacers hurt worse than the braces. Like I said, I did want to open up my little goodie bag with you guys so you can see exactly what I got. And my orthodontist is Yamashiro Orthodontics. They're so nice over there. I love all the girls. They've been really helpful, and honestly, like I was kind of a brat to one of the girls one time because I was having issues with insurance and it wasn't their fault. But they've been super sweet every time. I even cried in my office when they told me I needed to get braces again. And they were like, it's okay, it's really okay. And I was like, no, it's not, I'm gonna be so ugly. Pretty much exactly how it went. First, they give like a little brochure about like your guide to braces. They gave me a travel toothbrush, so I'll probably carry this literally everywhere that I go. I got some easy throughs, which I'm getting a water pick because I don't like flossing with braces, and I think it'll be much easier with a water pick. Here's another one as well. And then I got, you know, the basics, some mouthwash, oh my god, some mouthwash, which I actually have a full-size version of this, so this is nice. I'll carry this around in my bags as well. This is gonna be my best friend, I can already tell you. I have wax, and I'm gonna order this as well in bulk off of Amazon. Some floss, which I'm like fully hooked up on floss. I just went to the dentist as well. This is like to go in between my brackets if I feel like my toothbrush didn't get everything out. Ramen, some apple juice, very nice of them. Okay, I've never heard of this before. I don't know if you guys have. Juice bars, how fun. And then a pudding cup. Yo, I haven't had pudding in like 10, 15, 20 years. I want to put this in right here because I want to show you guys how much this is for me to like go through. Like, it's a really big insecurity for me. I've like felt bad about it my entire life, and people have made rude comments that have really stuck with me. And I know like you shouldn't have to like worry about what you say. Okay, my triggers are my own responsibility. That's why I chose to go through with this surgery. But like,
I'm feeling so insecure about having braces on and being 28 years old. I don't have a boyfriend. I feel like dating is already really hard. I wasted so much time by myself because I'm so introverted that, like, I don't know, I'm old. I don't even know if I'll put any of this in the video, but I just, like, am feeling it right now. And I don't know. I don't know what I really want you guys to get from this. Just honesty. I'm terrified to get this surgery and come out looking worse. I already care so much about how I look most of the time. But, like, I would never get my, like, you know, chest done, or like I would never get a BBL or like my nose or anything like that. But before I turn the camera on, I always feel like I can, like, I have all these things to say, and then I turn the camera on and it's like poof. It's because I start crying, and like I don't like showing people this side of me at all. I don't even cry to my friends. I just don't do it. I'm trying to be vulnerable now because I want you guys to, like, if you're going through it too, like, we could go through it together. One day I'm like super excited, like, let's get these braces on, let's have the surgery like ASAP. And then the next day I'm like, is this the right choice? And, like, am I gonna regret it? And now I have braces on, there's really no going back. It's so crazy sometimes the lengths that people will go to fit in, you know, or be happy. I'm not putting this part in because I want you guys to feel bad for me, or like tell me I'm pretty. Like, that's not at all what I'm searching for, so you don't need to do that. I don't think I have anything else to say right now, but if I do, I'll come back.
Yeah, you guys will probably not catch me smiling much, to be honest, especially once they start messing with the top teeth. That's the end of this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you think that I look cute with braces, or if you think that I look like shit. Don't let me know that. If you think I look bad, don't tell me. If you guys are going through this journey too, please let me know down below. Let's start our own little community of jaw surgery people, because I need friends who understand what I'm going through right now. Although I will say, shout out to all of my friends. You guys are so supportive. I love you all. Even the guys, like, the guys have just been so sweet to me. I'm getting a call. Hold on.